Right.
And the glasses.
Right.
You got the glasses.
So Rod and Leticia, I'm so excited to finally get to talk to you. Congratulations on a fun season and a great finish.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. And it's Leticia.
Leticia. I know we got your
whole show.
We got your name wrong like 50 times throughout the whole thing.
So did Phil.
I know.
I was like, no one knows. Everyone that says my name, I'm like, that's not it.
Leticia.
Thank you.
Leticia. And I assume Phil's gonna get it right at least. So I just go with what Phil's going with.
I corrected him a lot on the show, but I guess I didn't get in the cut.
Oh man. Well, so I'm really excited to find out a little bit more about the final leg because you were doing so well until you kind of hit these puzzles back to back to back. And I thought for a minute that it was actually, Ricky and Cesar pulled out way in front, but I think you could have made up the time. Can you tell me a little bit more about that flag puzzle? Because I think it didn't come across on TV exactly what they were making you do.
So we had to put them in order, right? So there was different, you had to put the states in order, which was fine, right? And then you had to make sure the color was in order, make sure the red started for the white or however. And then the stars had to be put on the thing. And the part that kept jamming me up that I didn't realize was that the stars inside, that we had to put on had different points on them. So I just assumed all the stars were correct. They were all 5-point stars, because that's a star, but they trick you and those details really matter. And that's what could put me on such a hiccup.
Some of them had 6 points.
What do you mean? Like, I was so confused. So I kept changing them, not realizing that I would change it, fix it, and there'd be one. It was one that I just didn't see.
And then she just took them all off and put 5 on.
At this point, I'm just trying anything because I didn't catch it the last moment. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, they're going to kill me for this one.
Yeah.
I was mad at myself.
Well, the thing that struck me, the thing that I loved about the two of you is how you supported each other and how you were both so positive with each other and really played to each other's strengths. And I want to know, like, did you discuss ahead of time, like how you were going to speak to each other to keep yourself supportive and what would be helpful and not helpful?
And no, I think that's what you see is what you get from us for sure. I'm naturally a little spicy and, he's the alpha as well, but ultimately we've been together going on 15 years. So we've done the work when it comes to communication. We've done the work on our conflict languages, love languages, and everything. So we know how to just be ourselves in it, and we built under pressure, life is. So yeah, I think for us, that's just normal for us now.
She know what buttons to push with me, and I know what buttons to push.
Right.
So one thing about it, I'm trying to avoid all of those. So I just say positive encouragement because if my wife is struggling with something, me at her, that is not going to help.
That doesn't help no one.
So with positive reinforcement, it just gives her a relief to say, hey, at the end of the day, I'm struggling, but my husband still got me. Let me try to finish this thing.
Yeah. Support is a love language for me, and he knows how to speak to that. So even when you're under pressure, ultimately we know that we're doing our best. If we could get it on the first try, we would. So attacking each other doesn't really help because it's not the race it's not each other that we're mad at. The race is frustrating. We don't know what we're doing.
It ain't gonna benefit us at all fighting each other.
So.
But a couple times in the navigation, I definitely was like, baby, when we go on, she like, I don't know. And she made it so lighthearted because she was like, baby, I'm telling you, ain't no need to get mad at me because I honestly I don't have a clue. So
purpose, I really wouldn't. And ultimately he knows that. So it is funny, but anytime there is a little like, oh, hold on, frustration, it's like, oh, pipe down. You don't want to do that. So yeah.
Well, it's incredible that you still have the presence of mind to do that in the middle of all of the pressure.
The chaos, yes. Yeah. No, it is tough because it can get overwhelming at times because as well as you run your own race, you definitely can't stop watching other teams and seeing what they're doing, how they're performing, and gauging that off how well you're doing.
Yeah.
So my job, even from the beginning of the show, I'm like, sweetheart, we didn't really know a lot about Amazing Race in the beginning. So for us, we just got to make it to the final day.
Yeah.
So whatever we got to do to get there, that's our focus.
We got to focus on that. Yeah.
Okay, well, that definitely brings up a question that I wanted to ask
yes.
about your prior experience with The Amazing Race. Like, how did you prepare And how did you, how much of it did you know about coming in?
We did not.
We didn't about it coming in. They actually found us. We were one of the recruited teams. They found us on TikTok. And then from there, we had to like go into go mode. Athletically, yes, we're pretty physical, but the race clearly is not all physical. It's a lot of mental, it's a lot of puzzles. Like I said on another interview, I was like, I should have probably played hide and seek a little bit more to learn, because you really just have to find places that you don't see. And finding feel on the map is a whole nother thing. Like I should have played that more with the kids.
Like even the last day, that didn't play to our strengths. Like any physical challenges, some mental memory stuff we can do, but the last day was really all the Amazing Race, meaning we're going to put these little things in place to trip you up. And that's what caught us on that last day.
Sure.
But now one thing about it, if we was to make the All-Star, everybody's in trouble.
Now we know.
Because now we're not weak anyway. So it'll be a problem moving forward.
So you know what you're going to do differently next time.
Oh, 100%. So it would be a problem if they brought us back on that show.
And so I guess I don't even have to ask if you would do it again.
100%. Sign me up. Sign me up.
So you made a decision in the middle of the race to work with some of the other teams.
Yes.
And I would love to know how much discussion did you do about that, and how much like did you debate that? Did you weigh the pros and cons, or what were you ultimately hoping to get out of working with the other teams at that point?
So I'm assuming the Mega League, right? Because we did decide to all work together, 3 teams. And I know a lot of the fans were upset about that, but personally, I'm grateful for it. But like I said before, like we definitely, like Amber definitely helped me a lot with the puzzle, and we helped them in the meat challenge. And then after that, it was like, okay, everyone for themselves. So all of us really had a different strength that played a big part in all 3 of us succeeding that day. So personally, I think strategically that was the perfect play, because ultimately we're trying to make it to the 3rd day.
Yeah, and then you got to think about it. Who was with it? Vinny and Amber, and Andrew and Danny. And Danny know that in the day with his mother, like that played a weak point if we did run into a physical challenge or something that we might need help on. So we all played to each other's strengths, but our objective was to try to overtake Ron and Shane and Ricky and Cesar. So if we can partner up and kill the challenge to overlap them and get in 1st and 2nd and 3rd place, that's what our objective was. So why would we fight each other at this point? We not in the league.
Yeah, we can help each other, and which really helped us with the other 2 teams, because you see they kind of got locked out of the meet room because we were all working together. Now somebody else could have easily passed you because they got there before us if we weren't working together. So
you got to play
well
because there wasn't no U-turns and no other things that can help you in a race. You got to find ways to strategically put yourself in the best position.
100%, and then we did.
I mean, I've never seen anything so strategically sharp as what happened with your group of 3 at the meat challenge.
Yeah, we agreed to that quick. Like we was on the same page from the start.
Yeah, everyone on the same page, and everyone stuck to the plan. But we also said, okay, now that everyone's done, it's a race to the mat. You're on your own. So I loved it. It was great competition, but we stuck together when we needed to, and then it was all love, and it's a full out foot race now. So.
Yeah, and I mean, this cast is so close. You're all about the love in general.
Yeah, they was. So it wasn't difficult because you didn't have those teams that didn't like each other. It was so hard that everybody was so cool and nice, and be like, man, I wish some of y'all really rubbed me the wrong way so I could do more. But I couldn't get that from nobody. It was like everybody was
I don't think they want to upset you, honey. You don't look the kind of guy who just make mad.
So
you don't come off like that.
Yeah, so it was probably the toughest thing competition wise to deal with, because it's like I'm trying to find something about everybody that I don't like, so it can.
Is that what y'all did on the football field?
100%. You find something that
talk a lot of noise to each other. Nobody was talking noise to you.
Nobody.
And he likes that. That encourages him. I need soft encouragement and support. I gotta put him down, and that's what gets him going.
Yeah, say something bad. Say something out there.
He can't do it, and then watch him go crazy. Yeah. I should have told you couldn't do it at the baseball challenge. No. I was hyping you up. I should have went the opposite direction.
I don't know why I couldn't throw that baseball. I kept releasing it too early. I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know what you were doing either. You almost hit me. I don't think they showed that on
camera. I saw that first ball.
That
first ball was probably 4 feet away from her head.
Well, that was going to be my next question, but you've just answered that.
Technically, it was a bottle cap you had to hit too. It wasn't a bottle.
I know, but I still shouldn't have took that many swings.
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
Got too many muscles, man. Back in the day, I ain't had as many muscles.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
We're gonna blame it on something.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be more embarrassing if it was a football challenge, right?
100%. Now, football challenge, it would definitely be different. But
that'd be like,
I don't know, last time I even threw a baseball.
Yeah, no, probably with the kids.
And I was trying to throw it hard.
I should have did that one.
I was trying to act like I'm a real baseball player.
I'm a better swinger than him. I should have did that.
You should have did that. You probably did better than me.
I would have for sure.
Now, both of you know how to talk to each other. You know how to communicate. You've been together 15 years. Is there anything you learned about each other while you were on the race?
I learned how to get over conflict really quick. I say it at home. Usually if I'm in my feelings, I'm in my feelings. I might need a couple of days, but on the race, I don't have time. It's next play.
And I'm the one always trying to get to the other side. If we have conflict, baby, let's talk about it.
To the solution.
Let's talk about it, go to the solution, let's laugh about it, keep going.
I'm like, no, don't dismiss my feelings.
Right. On the race, my wife did well with that. So she understood how important it was not to dwell on the past or what happened before. Let's apologize. Whatever we got to work through, let's get it done. So
quickly and swiftly.
Yeah. And it was so amazing because this is the first time I ever really see my wife in a competition. Like she know I played football, but she never really seen me in competition. Yeah. Because I was already retired when we met. Yeah. So for us to see each other in this type of dynamic and how well we did, that was amazing. Just for us in general, the marriage.
100%.
Yeah, I love that. And Leticia, I have one final question for you, because this was something that I was wondering all season. I have to ask about the orange cat suit. Oh, you had a one-piece outfit, and I was trying to figure out, like, what was the benefit for that? Why would it looked amazing, obviously, but what were the benefits of having like a single one-piece outfit there?
I look good in it. That's the only benefit. That's it.
And that's a part of not being so don't understand really the Amazing Race.
Yeah, I wear bodysuits all day, every day. I can do anything.
But if she would have knew that, okay, I'm gonna be in this race all day, I gotta take this off to use the bathroom, she probably would have never brought it with her.
But actually, no, because the entire time we raced, I never stopped to use the bathroom. You did.
But if you would have had that one piece would have been,
it would have took some time. But the way my body is set up when that, what's it called, the adrenaline is running, I never once stopped. Even maybe when we had a break off camera for the Mega Lake, that was the only time I ever stopped. Other than that, I'm full go mode. He'll stop in the middle of the race to go to the bathroom.
Because I'm going to drink water. I'm hydrated all
but I will hold it till I got a bladder infection, I guess. Hey, there's no stopping when I'm on the race. This bodysuit, which if you notice, you never saw me in it again. I ended up throwing it away after that day. I ended up throwing it away. So because of the mic, that's what makes it hard that you're running with. Yeah. But
so we did it. The benefit was she looked good in it, but other than that,
that's the only benefit.
It was no other benefit.
It was very cute.
It was cute, yes.
That's why y'all did not
match my shoes.
Yeah, that's why y'all didn't see it anymore.
That makes perfect sense. Well, thank you both so much for talking to me today.
No, appreciate it, Debbie.
You were such a delight. You were such a delight to watch on the race. We had so much fun watching you. And
thank you so much.
Yeah,
we wish you all the best in the future. Don't be strange.
Appreciate it. No, we got a new family, man. We love all our Amazing Race people, man. It has been enjoyable. This is a new area, not dynamic. I'm in a group of people we never knew that we would ever, hit it off with, or who love us and enjoy it. So we actually had an amazing time.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy to hear it. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.